Auricular acupuncture is a 5-pin process which is put into 5 different points in the ear. And what happens there is that promotes serotonin, dopamine. Serotonin is the chemical in the brain that kind of deals with your mood, your happiness. That's why people go on antidepressants. So dopamine, if people are in pain, that also helps with that. It helps relieve anxiety, it helps with sleep. It can also help people who are in recovery as well. But there's also a kind of side angle to that too, because it's quite an emotional thing for people who have been heroin users, injecting users. They've used a needle in the past for a totally different process. So we talk to them about any triggers that may be going on if you've seen needles in front of you and there's a needle into your body. But so far it's been very, very successful. I run the Linton Lane Clinic on a Friday. We usually have 4 people coming in for 1 hourly appointments. We do a 6-week, sometimes an 8-week, depending on how many people we've got. I think people when they come in initially are anxious because it's needles. But once we sit them down and explain to them, and I almost show them a picture on my phone of exactly what I'm going to do. One of the clients came in and he sat down and within 5 minutes he was sleeping and snoring and remained that way for the whole session. I had to actually wake him up and he said it was the most relaxed he'd ever felt. Some people don't talk through the session. Some people come in and they'll just talk away. And they say that's really a good part of it as well because it's another kind of service, social contact for them. At the end of the session, we offer the client magnets. These are tiny. They're literally pinhead. And they go into point 2. Once you take the needles out, you put them into point 2 and the client can press these. And that helps stimulate the areas that we have needled. Sometimes, they can last up to a week. Sometimes only last a day if they've been in the shower and they fall away. But for the most part, people like to get them in.